gentlemen and distinguished guests, our Mayor Kathleen Ledden, Mr. Kevin Ryan from Electric Ireland, and our very own CEO and founder of Pieta House, Joan Freeman. My name is Annette Cahill and I work for Pieta House in Limerick. I'm also a member of the Limerick Darkness into Light Committee, which is chaired by the wonderful Mr. Noel Nicholson. On behalf of Pieta House, I would like to welcome you all here this evening for the official launch of the Limerick City and County Darkness into Light event in association with Electric Ireland, which is due to take place on Saturday, the 10th of May at 4:15 a.m. Now, last but not least, it's my great honour and pleasure to introduce you to our CEO and founder of Pieta House, Ms. Joan Freeman.
We obviously deal with people who have attempted suicide, but thankfully survived, but may go on to take their lives again. Those who have a strong urge to take their life, and those who self-harm. Last year alone, we saw over 4,000 people. We've seen children as young as 6 years of age to people in their 80s. And that's all wonderful news, because it means that these 4,000 people went to a place for help and received it. Where would they have gone if there was no Pieta? So we must always be so delighted with those figures. Things have expanded hugely in the last few months. We now have 9 centres across the country. We have a staff of 170 people. And it's because of you. Because you know what? We don't have fundraisers in Pieta House. We only have one fundraising event a year, and that's Darkness into Light. And that is run by volunteers all around the country. These are people who have their day job. They're not event managers, but they're extraordinarily committed, fantastic people who want to make a difference. And we are so grateful to you, because we wouldn't exist if it wasn't for you. Our budget this year is going to be over 4 million. We'll probably receive between 300,000 and 400,000 from the government. The rest is from you. I mean, that's extraordinary. It's extraordinary to think what you have all achieved. But our work still isn't done. And you know, this year we want the theme of Darkness into Light to match our Mind Our Men campaign. Because this time next week, 10 more people will die by suicide, and 8 of them will be men. That's somebody's brother, or somebody's father, or somebody's best friend. That somebody could be yours. But you know, if we work together in this, we can make such a difference. Because Pieta House can create a tomorrow for someone who only sees the end. And with your help, we can make the invisible visible. And with your help, we can bring people from the dark into the light. I want to thank so sincerely the volunteers, all the people who work in Pieta. This has been the most extraordinary journey over the last 8 years. The choir here behind us, I wanted to cry. I was thanking God I wasn't going to be called first after they finished singing. That is the most inspirational. It does exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to reflect hope. That was so full of hope. I want to thank Electric Ireland, because again, with their help, we've doubled the amount of venues. I mean, they go around and they post out a flyer to 1.5 million homes. They do free advertising for us on the radio. We just couldn't have done that without Electric Ireland. So we're terribly grateful to them. Just to localise it a bit, there were 5,800 people who walked in Limerick last year. I bet we're going to double it this year. As you know, it's starting from Thomond Park, and it's also going to be in Newcastle West this year. I want to thank the people of Thomond Park for hosting us and looking after us and working with us on the night. and all the volunteers on the night who get up at the crack of dawn, well actually earlier than the crack of dawn, to help out. It wouldn't be possible without all of you. Thank you so much.